Okay, that's probably going to make you throw up. Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday, June 5th. Welcome from wherever you may be tuning in from. Where are you? Is there anybody in the room? Am I talking to myself? That's okay. Even if I am, I do that anyway. So, hello, Alicia and SBRE Brown. Today, we are going to do the usual, where I show you my notebook. Not surprisingly, Clairefontaine 1951 staple-bound notebook. We will do the crinkle. Are you ready? That's a pretty good crinkle. And every week, it gets more and more crinkly as we fill it with more and more inks. We have my trusty Pilot Parallel 6mm calligraphy pen. Seriously, like the best couple dollars you could ever spend. And the ink. Le ink for aujourd'hui. We have, sorry. We have KWZ Berry. So this is the ink that's made in Poland, and I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. So we could say Quizzy, we could say Quasi, or KWZ, but all of that is irrelevant because it's berry. There was throw up number 2 from the nauseating movements over here. We are going to ink this in Le Pilot Parallel. Oh, I just unscrewed my converter. That was not what I meant to do. All right. Inking it. And de-inking it a little bit. Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen here to say hi to you. Hello, Emily. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, now we have our pen inked. Let's open up le papier. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I'll stop half Frenching it. That doesn't sound right. Okay, we've got the... Oh, I like this color. Clairefontaine, 1951 notebook. I might have dried that parallel a little too much there. We are using the Pilot Parallel. Hello, Helen. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We've got... I shouldn't do things like that. We are using Quizzy, Berry, crazy for Quizzy, crazy for Quasi, don't know what it is. Okay, we're doing Berry. Now, the thing is, I really like this color. This is, like, definitely a purple, but it's like a warm pinky purple, I think. But it's interesting. Wow, that's really nice. Quite, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. Like, it's a pinky purple, but in the fine, like the finer writing, it's more of a solid purple, and I find it quite interesting. So, what do you think? All right. How lovely, as it were. Hello, all newcomers. Sorry, I'm just like fascinated by this color. Okay, berry. So what should I write? Like delicious? Maybe. Let's do delicious. Let's see if it'll fit. Let's write whatever will fit. I'll try and write it really slim and tall, like a proper black letter. So that way I can fit delicious in here. I guess I could have just written delish. Delicious. How do I spell delicious? Okay. Quiet. Don't make fun. When you're trying to focus on your letter forms, spelling can become very difficult. D. Delicious. That came out pretty good, didn't it? Very funny. We will bury them. Oh, you guys are hilarious. Pretty nice. I like that quite a bit. Now, one thing you may not know, I'm just doing something on the side here with a swab. One thing you may not know is that the Quasi inks have a bit of a sweet smell to them. Some people love it. Some people don't care for it. It's not a scented ink, but just so you're aware, it's not a bad thing. It's not going to kill your pen. It's not horrible. It's supposed to be like that, so don't panic. You know what it reminds me of? Like a grape purple. Like those cans of Crush grape, you know? Okay, which means I'm going to draw a bunch of grapes. And it's going to be so exciting. These don't look like grapes anymore. Oh dear. Okay. That kind of looks like grapes, right? Or something. Wow. You guys, I don't often get super, like, I like all inks, but some inks in particular I find really captivating, and this berry is really nice. It's lovely, as it were. What do you think? Are you guys into purples? Like, I don't know. I guess the most popular color is like blue and blue-black, but this is fun. Some pretty decent shading, I think. Yeah. Okay, now let's take a look at this swabbing here. The thing is, I have an old swab of berry, but I think this one is far more accurate. So you're gonna have to just make do with my horrid like half swab here. Okay, well, let me hold it up. It's definitely a light grape purple, and I really like this color. So we've got Quasi Berry, light grape purple, as I am calling it, but it's actually berry. Here is Waterman Tender Purple, which is like one of the, I don't know, what's the, like evergreen purples? I say evergreen purple, that's confusing. Like one of the standard go-to purples. Doesn't it look very good? Like, don't you just want one immediately? We've got Mont Blanc Psychedelic Purple, which is far more of a cool purple than that pinky purple. We've got Mont Blanc Lavender Purple, much darker. Even in the shading areas, it's not as red. Schaefer Purple. You know what? Let me put this on this side because it just works a little. No. Let me put this here because then it's not in the comment section. We've got Quasi Raspberry, which is far more pink. And Kiyo no Oto Imayu Iro. I know, or Imayu Iro. It's far more pink, but just to show you. Mont Blanc pink. Kobe number 30 Uji Cherry. Super pink. Robert Oster Maroon. Pilot Iroshizuku Yamabudo, which is Crimson Glory Vine, I believe. Sort of getting into the same color category of like reddish purples. The only thing is the Quasi doesn't have as much sheen. Quasi Cherry, that's actually really nice too. Ooh. Quasi Red number 1. Monteverde Valentine Red. I don't know why I have so many pinks and reds in here, but it's probably because I couldn't decide on what color this was. Bungu Box Mother Pink. Robert Oster Cherry Blossom. That's a nice one too. Pilot Iroshizuku Sutsuji. So this is a far more pink one than the Yamabudo. Kobe number 6 Bordeaux. Far more crimson, like Bordeaux-ish. Hence Bordeaux. Giobin Lame de Cassis. Far lighter purple. Bungu Box Lamont. No, not enough pink in there to be a match. These are old swabs, so they don't show as well, but this is Diamine Purple Dream, Giobin, Amethyste, Lurel, sorry, Jacobin, not the Giobin. This is their 1698 lineup, not the anniversary ink. Okay, that's confusing. This is brown, so I'm not even going to waste my time with that. This is Burgundy, 2 red. Piano Mahogany, Quasi Maroon. Let me see, what other purples do I have in here? What you know, I wonder if I grabbed the wrong stack and just threw these all in. Robert Oster, sorry, Viola, not quite. Lamy Vibrant Pink, Robert Oster Claret, and I think all of these are reds and purples, so I'm not gonna bother you with all of these. In conclusion, I don't really have a purple that is the Quasi Berry purple, which means now I can buy a bottle. Yay! I just don't see it. Do you? Maybe the Yamabudo was the closest, but even so, they're not a complete match. So, in conclusion, I need a bottle of this. That's the only potential possible conclusion that I could possibly come up with. That's just how it's going to be. So, I turned this sideways because I didn't want to waste the page down here, and I will write sideways. Really nice color, good flow. It's on the wetter side. Some pretty decent shading there. Not too shabby. Now let's turn the page. Flatten that a bit. All right. I need some berry jokes. I'm just gonna write very good. I shouldn't say this stuff like so weirdly. Okay, I'm gonna write a B. The B is tough. Not sure how well this is gonna work out. I'm gonna make up a B because that didn't work. There we go. Created my own B. Oh yeah. Okay. Berry. As I said, making up my own letters, so not really sure what I'm doing. That's part of the fun of lettering. You can just like do your own thing. Even if it's forced because you can't remember how to write the proper letter. Very good. It's a very nice ink. Nice, medium purple, decent shading, well behaved. They do come in like giant bottles that are dark, so they'll protect your ink from UV degradation. And I really like it. I think it's a beautiful color. I think I fancy myself a bottle of berry. All right. Hope you have all been sufficiently ink-spired. Let me know what you guys think of Quasi Berry. You can always catch this later on YouTube if you want to see a bit more Quasi Berry. Don't know what I'm doing, just writing horrible things to destroy your eyeballs before wrapping up. Ink-spired! Okie dokie! Thank you all so much for joining. I hope this was fun and inky. We will see you next time. Bye-bye!